Are the Tennessee Titans firing Mike Vrabel? I hope not. Mike Vrabel is a great coach, okay? And I know we're going through some bad times right now. I get it. There's a lot of people very upset, including myself. Before the season started, I'm not going to lie, I already had my doubts, but I at least was hopeful when we went and got Hopkins. I was like, okay, finally Treylon Burks isn't going to be our only receiver, or Akina, Kyle, who's always hurt. You know, there was so many things. So when we picked up Hopkins, I was like, wow, you know, Rand's actually doing some things here. I was giving him crap because I didn't think he would have the guts to go out there and get players and spend the money. You know, it really does not matter because we're a horrible looking team. It's all over the place. You know, it really is. Tannehill isn't the same because he doesn't have the weapons like he did when he first got there. He doesn't have the offensive line like he did when he first got there. One thing about me, I'm a big supporter in the Titans. You know, I support our quarterback, okay? Ryan Tannehill is our quarterback. He's having a horrible year. 2 touchdowns with 6 interceptions. But he doesn't have the talent. He doesn't have the protection. But I'm still going to support him because he's our quarterback. Same thing with the coach. One thing I hate is the Pittsburgh Steelers. I cannot stand the Steelers. That was my ex's team, her whole family, and they love the Steelers. And they would always beat the Titans. One thing I got to say about the Steelers is they're very smart with their coaches because they keep them. If Mike Tomlin went the entire season without winning one game, they'll give him an extension because they keep their coaches. You got to keep your coaches. How many coaches did we go through after Fisher? Let's face it. Mike Munchak, Ken Wisenhunt, Mike Mularkey. 3 coaches within a few years. How many offensive coordinators did we go through? I can't even keep track. So I am a big Mike Vrabel fan. A lot of people are saying Mike Vrabel should be fired. We're having a bad time, guys. We don't have the talent. We don't have the skill set. You know, and right now, the Titans are in the mindset that we suck. From 2019 to 2021, we had the mindset that we were the best in the league. You know? In 2019, we go to the AFC Championship. We were dynamite. Mike Vrabel had that team so dynamite. Plus, we had the talent to do it. In 2020, we go 11-5. 11-5. That's a good start. We started the season 5-0. We beat the Bills. When we didn't have a practice. Boom. We end up going 12-5 the next year because we ended up getting that extended game. We go 12-5. That's a great season. Yeah, we lost to the Baltimore one year, then to the Bengals, I understand. Then we trade A.J. Brown, which is the dumbest thing John Robinson ever did. You know, I still wonder what he was thinking when he did that. What were you thinking, John? You got to think about it. Why trade A.J. Brown? A veteran, known, experienced, great receiver. One of the best in the league for a rookie receiver. If the rookie receiver was that good, the Eagles would have just picked him. They wouldn't have done the trade for AJ. They knew AJ was a dynamite receiver. And they traded him. Now, of course, we all know the story that John Robinson was fired soon after that, which I think they had to do. Because John Robinson, even though he was aggressive, and that's one thing I did like about him, he went out and got players, okay? He went and got Malcolm Butler. He went out and got Logan Ryan. He went out and made our defensive back great. He made our defensive line great. He went out and made players. But he ended up drafting dumb-ass players. Dumb players. You know? Isaiah Wilson. I mean, I'm not even going to get started on this. You guys know. And he brought in Mike Vrabel, okay? Let's face it. When we're winning, you know, one thing I disagree with is when we're winning, everybody is a big supporter. Mike Vrabel's the best coach in history. He's the best in the league, blah, blah, blah. And then when we're losing, it's he needs to be fired. Calm down a minute. Let's just calm down, okay? Look at the players he has. He doesn't have the talent. Do you think they can go and beat the Chiefs right now? No. Could we have done it a couple years ago? We did do it. We don't have the talent. It's not there anymore. And not only that, this season's done because even the players' mindset is downhill. We are in a full rebuild right now. They're rebuilding before the new stadium is built. That's what they're doing. They're rebuilding before the new stadium is built. Now, I'm not trying to sit here and stick up for Mike Vrabel on everything. He's made some dumbass decisions. Let's face it. You know, I never wanted Todd Downing as the offensive coordinator. Never wanted him as the offensive coordinator. Not once. I was like, this guy is not great. He wasn't great with the Raiders. He is not a good offensive coordinator. He never was. Even though our season, we went 12-5 that season, his first year with us, he was still a horrible coordinator. Horrible. You know, I never liked Todd Downing. So when they fired him, I was like, about time. That should have been done a long time ago. They shouldn't have ever hired the guy. Now, in this offseason, I think, you know, we all knew Tim Kelly was going to be the offensive coordinator. I know they were interviewing people outside, but Mike Vrabel, one thing, he's loyal to his friends. He already had his mind made up, and Tim Kelly was the offensive coordinator in Houston with them, so we already knew he was going to do that. I really hope we don't fire Mike Vrabel. I know there's a lot of people out there saying they should, but don't do it, Titans. I'm a big supporter of Mike Vrabel. I love Mike Vrabel. I think they should give him another extension. He should be the coach for the next 20 years, as long as this team doesn't keep going down the way it is. Thank you guys for all your support. Do me a favor, just hit that subscribe button for me. Show some support. Thank you, Titans family. I'll see you guys next time.